Hi everyone, this is Nahid. Welcome to another 5-minute PT school by Brisbane PTE Study Centre. Today's video, I'm not going to talk about strategies. It's more about how to improve your speaking. This video is for people or some students who has done all the strategies, they've been practicing, they watch some YouTube videos and everything, but still not getting that desired score in speaking section, okay? And the thing is that speaking is very important to us as a teacher because we expect the students to get a really good score. If your speaking read aloud is low, your reading is low, your reading would be low, okay? If your repeat sentence, your retell lecture, if they go bad, if they don't get a good score, okay, you won't get a good score in the listening section as well, okay? Now, so it's very important that from my point of view that I expect you to get a good score in the speaking. You've probably done classes with me, you probably watch some YouTube videos out there, you probably practice in App Uni, okay? You probably practice in Iowa, Alpha, okay, PT Tools. What else? What are the other softwares out there? PT Magic, okay? You practice in Language Academy, okay? You practice in all these platforms and you're still not getting your score, okay? So I just want to improve I just want to show you, there should be somebody telling you this is exactly how you should speak, okay? This is exactly how you should speak. So let's go straight to the point, okay? I want to mention how to get a good score in the speaking section. So let's start with read aloud, okay? Read aloud. So first thing, when you get a question in your PT exam, when it comes in a screen, you'll probably notice that you've got a timer, right? 40 seconds, 35 seconds, 30 seconds. Counter timer started, okay? Now, when the timer started, your first job is to think two things that will give you really good score in the read aloud section. Just two things. Number one, you need to speak in one breath. Da, 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 da. I would like you to speak 10 to 12 words, a long sentence in one breath, okay? That's pretty hard, you know, sometimes. Okay, it's a bit hard, okay? But I would like you to speak in one breath, okay? That's very important because that's where you're going to get your fluency score. You're probably going to get. Now the question that happens is that if I speak too fast, isn't that like in speaking in one breath, isn't that too fast? Not really. So commas in front, I mean in this 12 lines, don't worry about it. Ignore the comma, okay? Don't fall in the trap. Just say 12 words together, okay? So have a look at the question in front of you on your screen. So from 2, I'm going to read until thought, okay? From 2, you can see I've got a comma after past, but I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. My job in one breath is to read from 2 until thought. So here we go, just have a look. To understand the past, you have to think as the people in the period you're studying thought. Then you take your breath out. Do it again. To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period that you're studying thought. One more time. To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period that you are studying thought. I would like you to do this 3 times, okay? If you speak 3 times in that 40 seconds, because you do get that practice time, don't you, right? If you say this 3 times, you will automatically be doing well, okay? No matter if you're not even good at reading, okay, you have pronunciation problem. Now, what you guys do, okay, if you can try with me. To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period you're studying thought. Now, what you guys do when you're trying to read in one breath, to understand the past, you have to think as period in the studying and thought. To understand the past, you have to think the people in the period in the studying the thought. This is the way that you guys read, okay? You're trying to be really too fast. You can read slowly as well, okay? To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period that you're studying thought. Now, if you can say 10, 12 words together, I'm not worried about your pronunciation too much, okay? You will mispronounce the words because you're saying 10, 12 words together. It's fine. Pete is going to give you said the first sentence, okay, and the timer will begin. Teet. In this timer, if you can grab some more words like example, peasants, Middle Ages, sensibilities. If you cannot pronounce the word sensibilities, I'm fine with that, okay? I usually, if I see a difficult word, I just read over it. Okay? So let's try one more time, okay? To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period you're studying thought. The example of what it must have been like to be peasant in the Middle Ages is used. Now the next one, have a look, I'm going to skip the word. However, change over time and we can't completely throw off mentality of the present. Okay, so what I've done here, what's the moral of this story, is that I would like you to read 10 to 12 words, okay? You can skip difficult words, just read over it, but read quick. In a whole paragraph, if you say you should not make 3 pauses, 3, 4, or maximum 5 pauses, okay? Here we go again, one more time. To understand the past, you have to think as people in the period that you're studying thought. The example of what it must have been like to be peasant in the Middle Ages is used. However, change over time and we can't completely throw off the mentality of the present. So I spoke pretty fast and I'm feeling that, okay, I need to catch my breath. Is that clear? Okay, guys, I would like you to speak long sentences so that in one breath. If you can do that, you will get a pretty good score. Now, what if 𝐴𝐚𝐸 doesn't give me a score? What if 𝐼WA doesn't give me a score? Or what if Language Academy, these software is not giving me a score? Just make sure whatever software you're following, whatever software you are following, you are practicing, just fluency has to be 5. Just keep that in mind, okay? If the fluency is 5, that's a good indicator. Your content doesn't matter. Your pronunciation doesn't matter, okay? That's a good thing. Okay? Just fluency, just a fluency. I'll do one more example. This is another question in front of you on your screen. You can have a look. And this time I'm going to say the second one, okay? So I'm going to speak from people, and let me just count some words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to make a pause after condition. And then the second one, from each country until travelers, and then from they until condition, I'll speak in one go. Okay, the first sentence I'll speak 3 times because I want that sentence to be perfect so that that sentence would give me my reading and speaking score in the actual PT exam. The rest is all about the content, okay? So people who want to become astronauts must be in the top physical condition. People who want to become astronauts must be in the top physical condition. People who want to become astronauts must be in the top physical condition. I'm not very comfortable speaking the word astronauts, but if I can always skip that word as well, okay? So here we go, 3, 2, 1. People who want to become must be in the top physical condition. Each country's space program has health requirements for its space travelers. They usually assess the candidate fitness to understand some pretty tough conditions. So make sure, one more time, here we go. Number 1, in one breath, 10 to 12 words. Number 2, the first sentence speak 3 times. And number 3, the whole paragraph I would like to speak in 3 to 4 pauses. That's it, done. And press submit button. Yes, press submit button. Don't wait, just press submit button. That's enough, okay? Okay, now let's talk about repeat sentence now, okay? Are you ready, guys? Let's talk about repeat sentence. Now, repeat sentence that everyone asks, do I need to speak the full sentence, okay? No, okay? And what you guys do when you're practicing repeat sentence in all the software, the software that you're using, you always try to go after the full sentence, okay? Believe me, there's no students out there, okay? I mean, probably 1 or 2, but most students out there, no one's gonna come back to the PT exam after giving the PT exam. Even they have 90 in the PT exam, they're gonna say that my repeat sentence was perfect. I got each and every word correct. There's no one out there. I've been teaching PT for 7 years now, and I did not find a single student coming to me and said, hey Nahid, I got every word correct, all of them correct. That's quite impossible, okay? and you're not gonna be the same as well. Okay, so the question is, how are people getting 90? Okay, how? In repeat sentence, yeah, you probably know that everywhere people say just pick the 50%. Okay, what I mean by 50%, just like when you're grabbing sentences. Okay, so for example, there's a sentence in front of you. If you look at the screen in front of you, my tutor told me not to repeat the same argument again and again. So this is the sentence that you've got. Now, I don't want you to speak the full sentence, okay? I just want you to grab 5 words. Okay, think about it, just 5 words. All right, just 5 words. No matter it's a small sentence, no matter it's a medium sentence, or it's a large, big sentence, I just want you to grab only 5 words. Okay, and these 5 words, just like read aloud, in one breath, da, 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 da. Okay, in one breath. So here is an example. Here's an example. Same sentence. Okay, the same sentence in above you. You can have a look. This is what I'm going to answer. My tutor told me not to repeat. My tutor told me not to repeat. That's it, and press submit. That's all I want from you. Okay, 5 words. My tutor told me not to repeat. Let's try another one. Okay, look at another sentence that you have in front of you. There is a lot more about this topic in the university website. Okay, so the way I'm going to answer, there is a lot more topic. There's a lot more about the topic. You can add the word about as well if you want. If you didn't catch it, you can just say there's a lot more about the topic. That's it, and press submit. Okay, now you are going to get 10 to 12 sentences. Probably 3 or 4 will be them very long. Okay, but most of them, okay, would pretty much quite easy and straightforward. So you should easily able to grab 5 to 10 words. Out of 10 words, you should easily able to grab 5 words. Okay, one more, have a look. The question in front of you again. Accommodations on campus are limited, but there are more options nearby. Okay, now some students say that, can I say the last 5 words? Okay, so for example, something like this, the same question. There are more options nearby. There are more options nearby. Just say that and press submit. So you can grab the first 5 words, or you can grab the last 5 words. Now what you guys do, okay, this is what you guys do in the PT exam, and this is where you get lost and eventually you get nervous and you start saying all funny things. Okay, so for example, have a look at this long big sentence. Organizational failure is considered from various perspectives in academic literature. What you guys do, organizational failure considered perspective in academic literature. So you said 2 in the beginning, 1 in the middle, and 2 at the end. Okay, this is where you go wrong. Okay, so in this case, what you just have to say, organizational failure is considered. That's it. Just 3. I said organizational failure is considered because that was pretty long. You just said 4 words, that's feel fine. Now, thing is, the strategy that I've given you, okay, what I'm trying to say is that say 5 words quickly in one breath. When you practice in these softwares, okay, your content will be most likely will be 1. Okay, if you check, your content will be 1. Doesn't matter. What about pronunciation? Doesn't matter. Always focus on fluency. 5 words, fluency. 5 words, fluency. That's all I need from you. Okay, just keep that in mind. 5 words, fluency. That's all I need from repeat sentence. Okay, let's see how you go and you let me know what you get. Okay, now let's talk about describe image. Okay, describe image, probably the most easiest topic in the PT exam. Okay, it's because content is not important here. And you've probably seen, look, if you watch other YouTube, teachers who's teaching PTE, okay, they're always going to say content is not important. Follow them. Please follow them. Content is not important. So if content is not important, how do I speak? Okay, so have a look at one picture in front of you. This is a picture of supply chain management. Okay, so you've got this graph. Okay, it looks pretty, weird to me. Okay, how I'm going to describe doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. What matters to me, how I'm going to speak. Okay, how I'm going to speak. I would like you to speak if you have a template, you can grab any template, by the way. Any template works. There's no special template. All templates are pretty much same. I always say that, just follow any template. I've got a template in front of me. I'm just gonna follow my own template, but I would like you to speak that template 2 times, okay? Quickly, just like read aloud again. In one breath, I would like you to speak very quickly. I'll say A to Z. From the picture, I'm just gonna say the title. And if there's no title, I'll just make up something from the picture, okay? So have a look. I'm gonna say the template 2 times and I'm gonna speak pretty fast. So have a look. I'm just gonna do one example with this. The image describes about supply chain management. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that some figures are highest, some figures are lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that there are many important facts and figures. The image describes about manufacturing. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that some figures are highest and some figures are lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that there are many important facts and figures. Bang. Press that submit button. Okay, so what are the things that have you noticed? Number 1, okay, I spoke quite fast. Why? Because I already memorized the template. So if you have a template with you, okay, just speak that really quite fast, okay? Quite fast is fine. Don't worry about it. Just speak fast. Okay, have you noticed that I did not say anything from the picture? Just 2 words from the title, and the second time when I repeat it, I just said, that's enough. Now, these software will not give you scores, okay? I'm just telling you, but in the PT exam, you will get good score, okay? It doesn't matter. Nahid, I got in App Uni, I only got 62, okay? Well, I only got 58. My content, it's almost only 0.5. Doesn't matter. What we are looking for from the teacher's point of view, are you speaking without any pause, okay? Read aloud, are you speaking without any pause? Repeat sentence, are you speaking without any pause, okay? Describe image, are you speaking without any pause? That's what we're looking into. Fluency has to be 5. Is that clear? One more, okay? This time we're going to do, that's it. If you want another example of describe image, have a look. This time it's suicide in England. Look, line graph, okay, have a look, it's a line graph. Doesn't matter, again, content doesn't matter. I just need to speak the template 2 times. That's what Nahid told me, okay? Here we go. The image describes about suicide in England. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that some figures are highest, some figures are lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that there are many important facts and figures. The image describes about all persons. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that some figures are highest, some figures are lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that there are many important facts and figures. Full stop, submit. Okay, no grammar, nothing is involved, okay? You just speak the template 2 times. The way I spoke, it's probably approximately about 30 seconds. And yes, you can press submit. Just move to the next question, all right? It's simple as that. Nothing matters, content doesn't matter. Please remember, content doesn't matter. Now, can I add a little bit of content? Waste of time. Why bother, when content is not important? The more content you speak, I promise you, you're going to be studying, you're going to be doing this. This is what you guys do. I can see a picture in front of me, suicide England. I can see a line graph. I can see a male. I can see a female. I can see 1981, 1984, 1987, 1999. I can see 21. I can see 18. I can see that. Okay. There is a beautiful picture in front of me. Okay. All these, if you speak short sentences, you're making more pauses. Now, there are some students, like they still got 90, they probably applied short sentence, but they spoke in such a way, okay? There were pauses, okay? Their pauses sounded like a really good flow of information. But in your case, since you're not getting your score, okay? It's very important you speak long sentences. Just follow a template which is easy to remember and speak long sentences, okay? Retell lecture, I think you already know that you have to take notes, okay? Now, in Retell lecture, content does matter, okay? Content does matter. I'm saying that in repeat sentence, content matters as well, but we're just gonna say 5 words. So that's gonna be enough to get your score in the listing. in Retell lecture, you do have to take notes, okay? Now, those of you who are already very good student, okay? So I'm not talking about you guys, but I have lots of students, you know, they write one word, another word, another word. So when it's about 1 minute, they probably have got 6 to 8 words. That's it. I'm not sure what they were thinking, okay? But they do think. So how can a student like them, okay, wrote only 8 words, did not even understand the audio, okay? How can that student can still get 90, okay? Because at the end of the day, we need to get 90, okay? Because we won't have another chance. Again, you have to keep and remember this video, okay? Nahid said fluency is important. Fluency. As long as I can speak quite well without any pauses, I might still end up getting 90 in the PTE exam. Okay, how? So, for example, I have got only 5 words in front of me. Have a look. Mars, planet, solar system, and Roman. Okay? Let's just, I've got 2 more words, surface and moon. So I've got 7 words. Okay? That's not enough, guys. I'm not saying you have to write 7 words. I think you should write 20 words at least. But what if you had only 7 words? How can you still get the score? Remember, fluency is everything. Okay? You focus on fluency, you get your speaking score. Okay, so here we go. The lecture describes about Mars, planet, solar system, and Roman. It also provides information about surface, moon, system, Roman, and planet. It is clear from the lecture that surface, moon, Roman, solar system, planet are important part of this lecture. After analyzing this lecture, it can be concluded that Mars, planet, solar system, Roman, surface, moon are all important facts and figures. I would like you to repeat again. The lecture describes about the Mars, planet, solar system, and Roman. It also provides information about the topic in various categories. These are surface, moon. It is clear from the lecture that Mars, planet, surface, moon, Roman. After analyzing this lecture, it can be concluded that Mars, planet, solar system, Roman, surface, moon are all important facts and figures. It sounds like Nahid is so smart. Actually, no, not really. What I've done, I used the same template and I said the 7 words again and again and again and again. If you notice that, number 1, I did not make too many pauses. I did make pauses, not too many pauses, just like read aloud. I tried to say longer sentence. I repeated the same words again and again and again and again, and I spoke the template 2 times. Is that clear? That's what I would like you to do, okay? I would like you to speak quite fast, okay? What if you were one of those students right now saying, Nahid, I cannot speak too fast. I speak slow. All right, speak slow then, but in one breath, just like that, read aloud. The lecture describes about Mars, planet, solar system, and Roman. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. The only thing that I'm looking for is that make sure you focus on your fluency, okay? I'm happy to check your audios. Just always in YouTube video, you can always, get the link you've been practicing, put it up there. I can play and I can always give you feedback. Okay, so you don't have to worry about too much. I am there to look after you. Okay, you can always find me in Facebook and everything. You can always text me. I'm always trying to reply anyone at 24/7. That's our job. So please practice the speaking the way I've told you. Okay, take care. Bye bye. All right, good luck. Okay.